What's good, YouTube? So today I will be going over a Blue Eyes deck profile combo, pure Blue Eyes. This time I am going to be going over how to play around Nib. I do get a lot of comments. It is actually probably my most recommended or suggested video to do is how do you play Blue Eyes and not get nibbed. So I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be pretty quick, very standard stuff. So we're going to pretend as if we drew 4 other cards and then just one of our 1-card starters. We are playing 15 1-card starters, so hopefully we have more than just 1 card. But yeah, hopefully this will help you guys out. I know a lot of my comments, especially on TikTok, I feel like everyone's like, oh, well, you're going to get nibbed, bro. Honestly, if you get nibbed, you get nibbed. I feel like you shouldn't be playing the game scared. But again, these lines are good to kind of know, especially if you are going to be maining Blue Eyes. If you're new to the channel, I have a ton of Blue Eyes videos, a lot of combo guides you can feel free to check out, different variations, Invoked, Albaz, PRIMITE ones as well. And in case you are new to the channel, a little something about myself.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
So let's just go straight into the combo. We're going to go ahead and normal summon our Sage with Eyes of Blue. Sage is going to go ahead and grab us our Maiden of White to our hand. From here we can go ahead, send our Maiden of White to the graveyard to go ahead and set our True Light face up on our side of the field. From here we can go ahead, activate True Light. That's going to go ahead and set our Wishes for Eyes of Blue. I'm going to be face down, but we're just going to go ahead and put it face up so you guys can see the field. We're going to go ahead, activate our Wishes for Eyes of Blue. We can just go ahead, discard any of our other cards in our hand. That's going to go ahead and grab us our Effect Veiler and our Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. From here, we can go ahead, link off our Sage with Eyes of Blue into our Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Spirit can go ahead and grab us our Mausoleum of White. We now have 6 cards in hand. 3 of those will be unknowns. We added Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, Effect Veiler, and Mausoleum of Whites. So from here, we can go ahead, activate our Mausoleum of White, targeting our Spirit. We're going to go ahead and send our Blue Eyes White Dragon from our deck to the graveyard. Thins the deck out, and now we have a Blue Eyes in the graveyard as well. Then we can go ahead, activate our Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. That's going to go ahead and special summon our other Blue Eyes White Dragon from our deck. If you're counting, that's 1 summon, 2, 3. So we're at 3 right now. We can go ahead and banish our Wishes for Eyes of Blue from the graveyard and attach our Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to our Blue Eyes White Dragon. It doesn't really matter, because either way, on our 4th summon, we're going to go ahead and use these 2 dragons to go into our Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres for our 4th summon. So we have 3 blanks in our hand, an Effect Veiler and Heraldic Seal. That's pretty much it. This is the Nib-safe line. Obviously, we had Nib surrounding us, but we are still protected. We have an Effect Veiler, and then we have Heraldic Seal. So then, hopefully, since we just had 1 other card, we would have at least 1 other hand trap. We play a ton of hand traps, at least 15 hand traps. So hopefully you have at least 2 to 4 interruptions. But with just this, say we were 3 bricks, we have Heraldic Seal and Effect Veiler, which is not too bad, because when we're going to pass turn to our opponent, we're going to go ahead and activate our Heraldic Seal, bounce something that they have. Then we can go ahead and place our Bysteel Druid Swarm on our side of the field, which is another interruption, because when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls and send it to the graveyard. So that's some interruption. Or if you don't play Druid Swarm, if you are totally budget, you could also just go ahead and put Bysteel Magma Hat to your side of the field, and then at the end of the turn, you can go ahead and add a Bysteel Baldrake just for an extra interruption. Graveyard hate, and then just get you another big body dragon on the field. Or you could get follow-up and get a Neo Kaiser Seahorse at the end of the turn with Bysteel Magma Hut. Honestly, there's all kinds of options. I feel the most powerful one, if you are playing just pure Blue Eyes, is just go ahead and get the Bysteel Druid Swarm on the field just for an additional interruption, because we had the bounce with this. We have an Effect Veiler, then we have Bysteel Druid Swarm. We can also do True Light to go ahead special summon our Blue Eyes White Dragon and our Maiden of White. Let me go ahead and get these out of the way, just to kind of set up a wall as well for protection to hopefully survive another turn. And again, we still have 3 other cards in hand plus the Effect Veiler. So that's pretty much it. That's how you play through Nib, playing it safe as well with just 1 card, and we still get multiple interruptions, layered bodies, and again, additional cards in hand. So I'm going to show you what happens if we drew 2 starters in our hand. Makes the board a little stronger. So we're going to go ahead, normal summon our Sage with Eyes of Blue. Similar to the last board, Sages can go ahead and grab us our Maiden of White. We can go ahead and send our Maiden of White. That's going to go ahead and put our True Light face up on our side of the field. From there, we can go ahead, activate True Light, and get our Majesty of White Dragons. So that's a different interruption that the other hand wouldn't have had. From here, we're going to go ahead, discard 1 of our blanks. So we have 2 more blanks, activate our Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Wishes can then go ahead, grab us our Effect Veiler and our Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons. Usually you probably want to grab another Sage with Eyes of Blue and then get Effect Veiler as your second normal summon. But again, if we're playing around Nib, we're just going to go ahead and grab the Effect Veiler right away. So as of right now, with just this, we'd have hopefully a pop with our Majesty and then a negate with our Effect Veiler. But obviously we're gonna keep going. So from here we can go ahead, link this off, go into our Spirit with Eyes of Blue. Spirit can go ahead and grab us our Mausoleum of White to our hand. We'd go ahead, set our Mausoleum just like last time, targeting our Spirit with Eyes of Blue. We go ahead and send a Blue Eyes White Dragon from our deck to the graveyard. Then we can go ahead, activate our Roar of the Blue Eyed Dragons. That's gonna go ahead and special summon our other Blue Eyes White Dragons. So it's thinning our deck of our bricks and getting both Blue Eyes White Dragons in rotation, because now our Majesty of the White Dragons is a double pop. And this is face down, by the way. I just have it face up, just so you guys know it is there. So again, we are at 3 summons right now. Similar to the last one, you can go ahead, banish your wishes for Eyes of Blue, putting your Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon there. Then we can get rid of these ones and go into our Hieratic Seal for our 4th summon, safe around Nib. 2 other cards in hand. We got Effect Veiler as well. And the only difference is this time we have a Majesty of the White Dragons for a double pop. So with just this hand, we have a bounce with Hieratic Seal, an Effect Veiler with Negate, and then a double pop with Majesty of the White Dragons. So that's 3 interruptions, plus True Light can go ahead and bring our Blue Eyes White Dragon to our field when we pass turn to our opponent, which then get our Maiden of White. Then you have the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in your graveyard as well. When a card or effect is activated that targets a Blue Eyes monster you control, quick effect, you can banish the card from the graveyard. Negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So hopefully they try and do something to your Blue Eyes White Dragon. Just seeing a 3000 attack monster on board. Hopefully just put it in attack mode. Hopefully they want to do something if they can't beat over it. Then they don't know this is in your graveyard. You can send this, banish this, negate, and pop 1 of their cards. So that's technically 1 interruption right there. 2, 3, 4, and obviously when Hieratic Seal bounces itself, you can go ahead and special summon your Bystale Druisworm for another interruption, or again, you can also special summon your Magma Hut. And then at the end phase, you can go ahead and either add a Neo Kaiser Seahorse or a Bystale Baldric if you are playing on a budget as well. So just letting you guys know there are different options. So very quick video for you guys today. If you guys want to see other lines or other test hands where I play around Nib, showing you a full test hand, maybe showing you what the varied interruptions would look like or what your hand would look like with maybe additional hand traps, leave me a comment, let me know. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. I'll catch you guys in the next video.